So let's close our eyes. Rub your hands together. Thumbs at the sternum. We start now, from now on, to focus inward and onto ourselves. Feel your warm heart. Remember respect and gratitude and oneness with all people. There we go. So come down to a seated position with your feet touching. Hold on to your feet. Lift your spine, sort of. Let the crown of your head float towards the sky. Then drop everything slowly forward until you reach your edge or just before. We don't want to start off too close to the edge because we're holding for a longer time and the body will give eventually. And if you're too close to your edge, it might just get too uncomfortable. So just enough so you can sort of sense that there's an edge. You stop there and start breathing and relaxing deep, deep into your body. Everybody has a different edge, a different place where the body is telling here but no further. We will always acknowledge and respect that limit, not pushing, but allowing it to, of itself, give in to time and weight and gravity. Breathing deeply into all the tight spaces. Just following with your breath as the body opens. It's a gradual process. And be curious to see what your body will do. What sensations will occur. By keeping your eyes closed, you can better focus on the inside. Now very carefully push yourself up slowly back to an upright seated position. Come into easy pose and take a few breaths with your eyes closed, integrating the new space. The lightness and the softness that's been created. Now turn on to your hands and knees. Set up for child's pose. Widen your knees apart. Put your toes, big toes, to touch each other. And then let your buttocks reach your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Let your heart sink in between your arms. And bend your crown to touch the floor. Breathe deeply into the back side of your body. And whenever you feel like there's strain, use one of your soft props to put underneath, sort of helping to hold the body to make it more prone to relaxation. Like in this pose, you might want to have a pillow under your chest, for instance. Because you really want to be able to enjoy and fully relax in the pose. Now take your arms and move them over to the left side, getting a side stretch of your right side. Keep your head low continuously. And once you've found your bent position, you just keep breathing into that side body on the right side. And now slowly walk your hands over to the right, and we'll make a nice left side stretch. Then come back to the middle and back onto your hands and knees. take your left leg and pull it in between your hands, foot to the right, and straighten the right leg behind you. We'll do the Sleeping Swan. So start by pushing out and up through your hips, and then move forward, sort of to a place where you can rest your upper body towards your left thigh. You might want to put something under your forehead, or you might be able to come all the way to the floor. Breathe into the left hip and the front of the right hip. Relax your jaws. Tension in your jaws will reflect tension in the hips. Let your tongue as well relax in your mouth. And the whole body soften. Then gently push yourself up again. Bring that left leg back and move the right knee in between your hands. Move the foot to the left and stretch the left leg straight out behind you. Again, with your hands, push yourself up and away from the hips, and then slowly lower your upper body down towards the right thigh, finding your sweet place where it's just enough, not too much of a sensation and not too little. Keeping the breath going and moving throughout the body, and particularly into those places that are a little bit more congested or tight. Prepare to slowly come out of the position. Push yourself back onto hands and knees. And then just come back down onto your tummy. We're going to do the swings. So place your elbows underneath your shoulders, your shoulder joints. Hands straight in front of you, palms facing down. And from here, we will have to engage a little bit. Imagine that you have gluey hands and you're pulling yourself forward. You relax completely in the lower body, feet, legs, buttocks, all very soft and relaxed. And then pull the arms to make space between the vertebrae in your back. The neck is following the natural curves of the spine. No tension in the neck. You might just want to move it slightly, yes and no, to make sure there's no tension there. Shoulder blades drawing down the back so that there's plenty of space across your shoulders. Keep breathing and opening both the front, the chest and heart area, as well as we are opening in extension of the mid-thoracic spine area. One more deep breath. And then roll over to your left side. Put your arm as a pillow under your head. Take the right leg and pull that up towards your chest. We're going to do a cat pulling its tail. So take your right arm and grab hold of the left foot if you can. And extend that left leg back while you're pulling the foot in towards your buttocks. All the while you're having your eyes closed to stay, to better be able to stay inside your own experience. Breathing into that left front thigh and front hip.
A few more breaths. And then slowly let go and roll over to the other side. So you're laying on your right side. Pull that left leg up towards the chest. Take your right arm and grab hold of your left foot. If you can find the foot, you pull it towards the buttocks. You might need, if your foot is just not at all in any reach distance, a sling, a belt, or something might just be handy. Deep breaths into the front thigh on the left side. No, right side, sorry. No, never mind. Right side, yeah. And then just let go and roll over onto your back. Find yourself laying straight on my back. Then sun feather your arms up over the head. We're going to do the banana pose. So move your left leg to the left and follow with the right leg behind it. So you have both legs towards the left edge of your mat. Then move your left arm and right arm and the whole upper body to the left as well. So you're coming into, the shape of a banana. That's why it's called banana pose. This will open up the whole side body on the right side. If you want to intensify the stretch, you just cross that right leg over the left ankle. And you might then feel a greater opening in the hip area. Let the breath find its way to all the nooks and crannies where you feel some kind of restriction. All the while relaxing in all parts of your body as much as you can. And let the breath do the work. The deeper you breathe, the more sensation you will have. One more deep breath before we move over to the other side. And go ahead and slowly straighten your body first to the midline. Take a breath and move the right leg to the right and left leg to the right and upper body and arms to the right. You want to keep your shoulders touching the floor. And if you want a more intense sensation, go ahead and cross the left foot across the ankle of the right foot. You can also pull the left arm with your right hand if you want to or need to get some extra help to open the shoulder area on the left side. And we can really get a sensation in this pose in particular, how everything is connected. The whole connective tissue system is like a big body sock. One part is connected to the other through the connective tissue. And different patterns throughout the body. All right, just let go of everything and come back to the middle again. Take one breath, finding your midline. And then we will end with a chest opener. So here you would need something to put underneath your back. And you want whatever you have now, a pillow or blanket, to be starting from the tip of your shoulder blade and underneath it. So see if you can prop yourself up onto your bolster of whatever kind you have. And then just lower your shoulders down across your bolster, your padding, feeling the opening of your chest. And your arms can be in any position that feels right for you. The deepest stretch will be with your arms above your head. And with the deep breathing, you might be sensing opening of the whole front body, not just the chest, but also your abdomen, all the way to your pelvic bowl, maybe even your hips. Now slowly prepare yourself to ease out of this pose. I will bend my knees here and lift my tush to get the bolster out of the way. You can find your own way to get back. Now roll over to your side before you sit up. Just give yourself a second to adjust. And with your eyes closed, push yourself up to a seated position. Come into easy pose. Still aware of your inner landscape and the sense of increased freedom in your body, I hope. And we will come to a close for today by rubbing our hands together. Hands in Namaste position at your heart.